Whew, good morning. Well, as you can see, I'm high up on a big snowbank, and this morning I'm going to try something, I don't know, kind of not too smart, but a little tour. But today I'm taking out skate skis, and I'm starting right here because I want to show you that at this very moment I'm standing on top of my propane tank. That's it right there. So I'm trying to like convey to you how high this snow still is after like several days of pretty strong, above freezing melting temperatures in the afternoon. But I'm out here like, I don't know, a few seconds after sunrise to catch the kind of cold crust state. But I have to be super careful because, even like a 1 foot drop off like this is kind of rough, and on skate skis I haven't really practiced this much, so not a lot of experience with that. Also, yeah, there's my wood pile there, and that's the amount of wood I have left. All the rest is empty. But that big bank behind that pallet right there, like that's actually that's just how deep the snow is. Like that's just on the ground. There's ground behind that. There's no elevation features here. Now I could go down to the lake, which is over there, but I don't even want to go down this very mild hill. All right. So right now I'm in the tracks of my trail, and it seemed pretty well behaved. But for the last many days, I don't know, since we had this latest blizzard that dumped 2 feet, I went out and set some tracks, and then the warm afternoons came, and they sort of mushroomed the top. And what ends up happening if I'm seeing these tracks is that the tops just grab, they close in over my foot. And you can see it's already super crusty and hard to deal with. Also, just look at the leaves. It's not even bad. I mean, I'm not even thinking about the leaves, but oh yeah, see, I'm getting jammed up in these tracks. So yeah, step turns, not really a thing. So we're gonna just go ahead and get out of the tracks because I can actually ski on the crust. Here's a super dangerous thing. I just straddled that sign. It's dangerous because if I punch through, obviously that's bad, and punching through is a thing here. Now look at this. This is like mogul skiing, but cross country. It's just kind of nuts. Whoa. Now I don't know what to do. No, I kind of know what to do. Oh, fuck. Wow, that was weird. Look at this. Usually you go wrong like that, or right. But you don't usually just spear it and stick. So here's my tracks again. You can see how they close up. The whole design of my trail system is to avoid being under these pine trees. But as you can see, like there's nowhere that I have to worry about there not being enough snow. Like usually the pine trees shade the snow, but like here I'm under a big pine tree right now. No problem. Lots of snow. Although it is softer, we'll say that. Interesting. Wow. right, now we are to the road. And the tricky thing is how am I going to cross the road? On my normal skis, I might just like, and yesterday it actually had snowed an inch and I just hopped down there, but with my skate skis, I'm going to be a lot more careful. So I will be back when I take care of this crossing. Oh man, I just came up this mobility scooter track. Oh my god. Oh, it's so sketchy, you know, just standing on one ski, sliding around, and now I have to be super careful crossing those. There's a stump right here. I'm just skiing right over, right there. That's just nuts. All right, but yeah, we're back to more mogul fields. You can see where I was skating on it yesterday. Oh yeah, well, we got a good glide today. I don't know how like safe that's gonna be, but whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, yesterday I went out and oh, it was such a slog, so hard. But I was skating. You can see these tracks, maybe you can see them like right there. But the glide was terrible. And I thought, maybe these metal edge backcountry skis aren't the way to go. So here we are on the skate skis, and they are a lot faster, but I think the conditions are just a lot more smooth over. You can see all of the bouncy lines run this way. Okay, let's go this way. I don't think I did that yesterday. Yeah, it's still like really a little bit dim out here, and the sun's not really up. And so I can't really see the contours of the snow perfectly. Yeah, but look at that. I am skate skiing on natural untouched snow. Oh, we can go down the Stoner Road, why not? Oh. There we go. Now we're doing it right. That's what you say right before you do a face plant. Yeah, this is about as good as it gets. I am really surprised nobody's come down here. This is a road, and you know, usually people do things. Last year it was kept clear, and this year for sure. Like, look at that difference. That's not just we're in a ditch. That's just snow. So somebody did keep this clear for a while at some point. It's so bumpy, it's so sketchy. I can't really commit. Slow roller skiing speeds, that's nice. Lots of debris too. Yesterday, not so bad because about an inch of fluff on top. You can just mostly ignore the little stuff. But today it's just instinctive to step around it. This is a road right here. You can see some skate tracks from yesterday or sometime, maybe the day before. Yeah, decent glide, decent, oh, I just lost, just what I was going to say, decent pole plant. But if I really, like, gun it, yeah, I just buried them about 6 inches. So, yeah. There's Stoner Lake. And, yeah, I would not go out on that if you paid me lots of money. I'll be going back home for the wetsuit first. That's doing it. I can do a little bit of proper form before I get nervous. Yeah, I always say that roller skiing that will make you a very good skate skier on snow, but it will do nothing for terrain like this where it's choppy and bumpy. I know. $216, that's for 500 meters, so I know that's so pathetic. That's like, that would be a blazing pace on roller skis for a whole kilometer. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to cut through Bob's territory, Bob's reservation. Because I have chatted with him about that before, so seems fair. But first of all, explore this road. This is a road. And last year, of course, it was just demolished with snowmobiles, and I would take that trail up there. And then they would even come up there just to, no reason at all, just to destroy the tracks. Thanks, guys. This year, wow. Yeah, look at that right there. Wow. Here. So that was yesterday, I think. And trying to skate and it just collapses. Okay. Alright, here we go. Look at this, nice bank turns. Not normally a thing. Alright. Now yesterday I came out here, oh, that's bad. Look at that right there. came down here and I went out to the timberland, and that was it was pretty awesome to not have, you know, to have the untouched snow and to be able to skate out there. But just right there, within sight of this, you know, it looks like, well, obviously you can't ski on that, but yesterday there was a fresh inch of snow, and I did ski it out and then back to right to that point when I did a full complete face plant right in the mud there. So, yeah, that was not fun. Weirdly, the thing that took the major hit, like, I used my hands to like slow down, you know, most of the inertia, but my right quad slammed into the ground. Like, what an odd thing to take the hit, but not a problem. But we're not going to go that way today, I guess. We'll just stay in this mogul field here. Wow. Straddling survey stakes, no problem. Okay, now you can see yesterday I was a little confused about what to do, and guess what? I'm still a little confused about what to do. All right, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna drop down 10 feet of big wave skiing. But I'll tell you what I can do. Just backtrack along this fine path, and I will cross Bob's land. There goes my wax. I love this bank turn. It would just be fun to come here and practice bank turns. All right, there I just got a dose of some other nasty problem with this type of skiing, is that I buried the pole deep, and then the basket, and you can see I'm using large baskets. It just acts as a giant anchor, and you know, if you're skiing well, you get your elbows well behind your back, and then you go to bring them forward, and oh, they're not coming forward, and you're already moving along it. I'm probably going 11 kilometers an hour or whatever. But yeah, you're either going to come flipping around all right, Bob. Remember, we talked about this. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh Jesus, that was, oh my God. Nuts. In an absolute half pipe here. All right, go back to the road. Yeah, this is a little easier, but I'll see you on the other side. All right. We're back. Okay. So now we're back on my side, and we're across the street from Bob's place. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that transit. And now I am looking for a way in Yeah, I think it's there. So last year, like almost all of my strong skiing was done double pulling and snowmobile tracks pretty much exactly like I'm doing here. Because what else are you gonna do? Like, there really wasn't, you know, ski in random places in the woods in March. There was no, you know, smooth places, so that was it. And now look at this. Look at this crazy mogul field. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting hooked from the high side here. So that house right there on the left is one of the houses on the lake. Ooh, I could go down there, but you know, I'm not going to. I actually did want to spend this morning scoping out trails on my neighbor's property. Yeah, I think time's even running out. Like, the intertemp's forming. I can feel the poles already starting to go in. I think the glide's actually going to improve for a bit while this softens up, but then it'll be dangerous. So yeah, a lot of this, it really is about like, get out here at the right time. You know what? Let's go check that out. Oh, here's a croquet hoop right there. Notice of foreclosure. That's not good. Put my patented super tuck to use there. Oh man. What do we have here? Interesting. Oh no. I was like, wow, this road's got snow in it, but no, you see it's trench warfare here. I gotta say, is this the best place to cross? Might be, but might not be. Oh. I ever mentioned how much I hate Beach Street? Yeah, these moguls are really rough. I think I can do this in one shot. I think that's my ski mark right there. Doing it yesterday or some other time. Oh. Okay, yeah. No problem. Kind of. What's time? 26? Alright. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of exploring back here. This looks like a decent corridor. I mean, you gotta use your imagination and imagine all these little beech trees hitting you in your face are out. Same exact indecision yesterday. I can see from my tracks. Yep. Well, this is the route, whatever it is, because I'm just naturally doing it. Okay, this is Terry's road. And somebody's been doing some snowshoeing here. Was it Terry? Could be these guys. Don't know. But note on those snowshoe tracks, like, look how deep they are. Really? Is that any better than just going out in boots? I don't know. A lot of times this year I thought, man, I could use some snowshoes right now, but when I see that, it's like, well, I could use something better than snowshoes. I'm always nervous about holes like that sticking up, spiking me. Ay, caramba. Yeah, I don't think this is possible to see, like, just how much like a giant mogul field this is. All right, yeah, this triangle's no good. Oh. These skis are saying, what are you doing? I thought you liked this. Yeah. Oh, you're allowed to use your hands. Just look at this. Yeah, tracks here from before, somewhere. I don't know when. Oh, look at that dive right there. Oof. Yeah, this is a good route right here. Yeah, slapped me today, but we'll see how that ends next season. Okay. So this big ditch right here, this was carved on this power line easement by the power company. When we got the blizzard that took out our power, they were out here working on something, and I, having nothing better to do indoors, came out and said hi. And they were near the road, and they were trying to get their tracked vehicle unstuck. The tracked vehicle they send in to fix things after blizzards. Let's try this road a little bit. I just want to double check this one. Yeah, this is going to be one of the primary. Okay, I can't see anything because my eyes are watering. Probably should have worn glasses. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah. Probably just this side of this pine tree. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was it. All right, here we go. How do I get over there? Yeah. I think this has a lot of potential as well. Oh, whenever I go into a big crevice like that, it's like, what did I just ski over? Oh. Yeah, look at this mogul field. Oh my god. Oh boy, this is bad. That was a full-on croquet hoop that I was bracing myself for. Already do this? I don't see any tracks. Oh yeah, there's the tracks. Okay. Got it. Yeah, we'll stay off this dirty snow. Yep, softening. I can feel it. Time is running out. I'm gonna get back through here. Oh, so dense, my God. Okay. Yeah, that's a 4-foot drop. I'm not doing that. Oh, Jesus. I said I'm not doing that. I do want to go down there, so here's what we'll do. Oh, I don't even know how to handle this. Apologies to my skis. Oh my God, they hate this. I hate this. Everybody hates this. Okay, that was nuts. I don't think I'm gonna ski over their propane tank. These neighbors are good neighbors. Very good neighbors. Oh man, I've cleared their deck before. Those are metal spikes. Yeah, super dangerous. I remember that survey monument sign I straddled? It's this tall. Yeah, I need to get down here and get that tree. They give me the tree in exchange for me taking the tree. Alright, we are at the boat ramp. Here we have the contents of a certain politician's brain. They're sitting here because the work that was supposed to happen with them got halted and everybody got fired. Alright, back on to my property. There's my ski trail. I doubt it's even like usable. Every time I come to cut some off of that fallen tree, it gets buried in snow. I kind of wish I hadn't tried setting tracks here because my trail would be actually kind of neat. Kind of super dangerous. You can see I'm not touching it. There's a big hole right there, I know. Go ahead, ask me, how do you know there's a huge hole right there? Yeah, I just know these things. Can I ski over this log? It just happened, so I guess the answer is yes. So here is what I call bank climbing. I'm just stepping up the hill and then dropping down it skating. It's taking me right up this, well, this is my luge run actually. I use this to sled wood from that tree and other trees down there, but it's pretty much filled in now. Oh, oh my God. All right, guys. I gotta wipe my face so I don't look terrible. But here we are. Just check out that pile behind me. Like, that's just absolutely nuts. And then if I fell off my propane tank here, which I'm standing right on my propane tank. So crazy. But today really was one of the best days out this whole season, because it's been really, really hard conditions for people who don't have grooming. And but finally some cross skiing in about an hour, 2 hours. Like, it will not be possible, so gotta choose your timing properly. But I think we did, so let's call that a success. Hope that was fun. Hope that was educational for you. And until next time, it's your average everyday skier, Chris. So see you later.